Welcome back to the program. That's the beautiful voice, enchanting voice
Thank you.
of Barbra Lica from her debut album, That's What I Do. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you for coming in. That was great. I'm listening to it in the first 30 seconds or something. I know this song. I recognize this song, but I can't figure out what it is.
I wrote it.
Yeah, and then I realized it's the Billy Joel song, "Vienna Waits for You." But he did a totally different version in this.
He did. We reggaed it up. We thought we'd get it groove it. You know.
Who's on drums?
It's Steve Heathcote on drums.
Oh, I was wondering. Curious who's on drums.
I like that. You got a great voice.
Thank you.
It's
Beautiful.
enchanting.
It's the only one I have.
Well, this is good because I have three faces.
No, I'm lying. I have different voice. No, okay. Sorry. I'm ruining your radio show.
Your mother was a professional singer from Romania.
Yes, she was, and she actually just the other week I was doing a charity event, and she sang for the first time in 15 years in front of a big crowd of people, and there was a standing ovation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you obviously did you want to do this for a long time, or did you just sort of did it just grow on you? Because some kids when they see their kids their parents doing something, they're automatically hooked, while other ones just sort of, oh, that's interesting, and then finally down the road they think, oh yeah, well that wouldn't be bad.
No, I mean, I always felt like I wanted to do it, but I'm a very practical person, so it was never really something I thought that I would actually go for. It's like, this would be cool if it worked out, but then I was constantly preparing my life to be a doctor, right? So it was kind of a last-minute thing.
Close.
Yeah, I saw Patch Adams, and I was inspired. No, that's not really how it happened.
Patch Adams, one of my favorite movies.
I will be a singing doctor. No, but I'm not a doctor. Just, I have my... I can still go. I have my degree, but not using it. So.
You have a degree in what?
In human biology.
Do you really?
Yes, I do. I can cut things and know what I'm looking at.
We were talking about doing some open heart surgery.
We were talking about that earlier.
Where are you? I heard you coughing earlier, and I was thinking, at last, it's my calling. No.
Now, if you can do something about that, that would be an accomplishment.
I'll cure you.
We're gonna have an allergist on the show next week.
I think she should just remove whatever it is.
My allergies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to remove the allergy bone.
The allergy
We've removed
bone.
the allergy bone. He's cured.
Which bone is that connected to?
It's connected to the sad bone. No, anyway.
When did you start singing?
I started singing, I guess, I mean, I feel like I've been singing my whole life, but my mom started kind of formally sitting down and trying to make me better at it when I was maybe 6 or 7 or so.
Mm-hmm. And you took lessons?
She was a singer, so it was one of those things, you know, you're Eastern European, why pay for it? What we can do right here? And then that was how I did that. I took 1 year of formal lessons where I said, look, we're fighting too much. This isn't working. It's like breaking up with your mom. It's like, Mom, this isn't working. So she took me for a year, but it was a very miserable year. I just fought with that teacher, too. So you start to realize it's me. It's not. It's like, sorry, Mom, it's not you. It's me. I fight with people.
Now, you're obviously you were surrounded by music, and not just your mom's music, but my guess is that there was probably music playing in the house all the time.
There was music all the time. My dad, the accountant, he is a huge jazz fan, and he had just box sets and box sets, best of Verve, best of Decca, best of. So I used to just steal that stuff and listen to it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You remind me so much of this English singer. I'm just trying to remember her name.
English singer.
Yeah, she has the same kind of quirkiness about the style and everything. It has to come to me.
Oh, is it Stacey?
Stacey Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big sister Stacey.
Did you listen to Stacey's stuff?
I didn't until recently. Jazz FM was telling me about her, and I listened to some of her stuff. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
I like her.
All natural, very natural way of doing it.
So how many musicians did you have with you on the CD?
I had so many musicians. We had I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but we did have 3 guitarists, 2 drummers, 2 pianists.
Well, doesn't anybody go into the studio with like don't singers go in with a band and say, okay, you're with me for all 12 tracks, or do you just...
We did 2 days of recording. And we had a different kind of rhythm section on each of the 2 days. But maybe I guess it was the same bass player both times. And then for the odd person who would do a track here, a track there, we had them just come in and do that. Actually, we had a whole separate day for Joe Seeley to do another track on the piano just at the bassist's house. we just set up a bunch of microphones and said,
Okay.
look, we want to feature you on this tune. You're perfect for it. So we did a little home recording for one of the tunes.
And how many songs are on it?
There are 13, lucky number 13 songs on the album.
Are there other ones that we would recognize, like Vienna Waits for You?
There's a lot of jazz standards. Half of it is jazz standards, like But Not For Me, the old Gershwin, and we have songs like Pretend You're Happy When You're Blue. But aside from that, the other 6, I guess there's 6 tunes there that I wrote, so. And I wrote them, some of them, or most of them, with my friend Colin from university, so. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to take a break in about half a minute or so here. When we come back, we're going to come back with another one of your tunes. Which would you suggest we come back with?
Which would I suggest? I'm going to suggest P.S. I Love You, because it's romantic. It's Saturday.
The Beatles song?
No, it's a jazz standard.
Oh, because there's a Beatles song called P.S. I Love You.
Yeah, no, not that one. It's a different one. So look, it'll be cool. You'll hear a new tune you never heard.
Well, no, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Me and my asthma bone, or my allergy bone, whatever the hell it is.
Oh, I thought that was the commercial break. I stopped talking. I was like, okay.
No, wait, I thought you were going to continue talking, so I stopped talking.
Oh, you see, we had a moment.
We did have a moment, yes.
Literally a moment of dead air.
Yes, that's right. Well, we can fix that. Barbra Lica is with us. You're going to hear more from her when we come back, and that should be in just a few moments. But right now at 1:45, it's time to check time saver traffic.
And it is a slow go right now on that northbound DVP from Eglinton up to the 401. Reason being construction.
Hey, Barbara.